Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm and welcome to this week's fresh veggies. I have a good veggie box this week. I want to show everything before I put it away, and then I'm either going to figure out a recipe or the menu plan and share with you. But first, let's take this bag out. Romaine and two nice big heads of leaf lettuce. I just dumped water all over my leg. Good grief. Woo. Well, it's hot out, so they wash everything. They bought a veggie washer thing and they wash it all, which is really nice. And I'm wet, but it's hot enough. It's going to dry quick. So, first tomato of the season. Very first one. Just one. But we are going to have burgers. So I have lettuce and I have one tomato we can share. First head of cabbage. I love cabbage. It's such a pretty look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Broccoli. Broccoli is starting. So I have that. And I love broccoli, whether it's broccoli salad, broccoli in stir fry. I just love broccoli. And this I'm really excited about because I love zucchini and summer squash. My husband isn't such a big fan. But that's okay because I'll eat it all. There's just these three. Onions, garlic, new garlic, cucumbers. I'll have to do something different with them this week. Last week I did the sour cream, the creamed cucumber salad. I'll have to do maybe the vinegar one this week. And remember I mentioned last week that some people had the wax beans. Here's wax beans with a few green beans mixed in. So that will be wonderful. And then more new potatoes. So that is this week's veggie box. The local fresh veggies. I also went to my church garden and I picked peas and shelled them. I'll put a picture of the peas that I shelled. I think I eat as many as that go in the bowl. Well, maybe not really, but I eat quite a few. And then I got some beets, some red beets. I'm gonna pickle those and we'll have some for dinner too. And Myers, the local grocery store, had a really good price on corn on the cob. It's not local, it's Georgia, but it will still taste good. And we might have a bonfire and I might put the corn on that. So that's the fresh veggie haul for this week. And I hope that you're all getting some great fresh veggies too. Okay, I have the menu. It's a little warm today, so I have fans and AC on, so I apologize if it's loud. I'll try to speak up. But I have my menu plan. It's a little up in air because people are coming over for the wedding planning today, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be cooking dinner. We were gonna do hot dogs and stuff on the bonfire. I don't know, and I'm not gonna stress. So if they want that, I have that. Otherwise, I was gonna do some chicken and vegetables for us, but so kind of planning that for tomorrow. We'll do leftovers or hot dogs today. And then on Monday, I am gonna make some chicken kebabs. They might be deconstructed. I do that sometimes with chicken, and I have some mushrooms and peppers and some of those new onions. And so that's gonna be Monday. Tuesday, I'm gonna do pork chops and the wax beans and the red skin potatoes. And the next day I'm gonna have chicken quesadillas and a salad. And then Thursday will be chicken and broccoli stir fry. And I have some fresh carrots that need to be used up. I'll put some of that in there. And then I'm gonna do venison and cabbage and onion and tomatoes. Boots and Bounty Homestead just did a video on this, and I used to do this all the time. I even did it in my crock pot. And I would put it like over rice or over quinoa or over mashed potatoes or nothing. And that's what she did with hers. So I'm gonna make that because I have that head of cabbage and venison. I have everything. It sounds really good to me. And also, here's the peas that I shelled. I'm gonna make pea salad. If I don't eat them all, I can just eat them. And the day that I'm doing the kebabs, which will probably be tomorrow now, I am gonna have tabbouleh salad. I went to the farmer's market and there was a vendor there that brought up from Detroit area tabbouleh salad, which is parsley and onions and tomato. And here's the vinaigrette. And it's something that my mom used to get when I was a kid. It was like a kit she got in the grocery store. And you bought the parsley and she used to make it and I always liked it. So I thought that would go really good with the kebabs, and I'll probably have some rice with it. So today is gonna be kind of some of the final wedding planning stuff. So that should be fun. And get the plan, like where they're gonna want everything laid out. So I'm gonna just try and enjoy it and not stress, but I have a plan to use all the veggies. Thank you so much for joining me, and keep an eye out for upcoming videos with more things using all this fresh produce. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.